Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with an episode of Hustle Castle. It has been a while since I've had my last video, and I have a few different reasons. We have an event coming up, and the main reason I really was holding off on doing another video was I was waiting for the details so I could do an event preview like I usually do. The problem is I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and there's still nothing released. So I don't know if that means the game is actually not releasing information the way they normally do, or at least as far as like the game updates go, or if something else is going on. But the game itself has been releasing a little bit of information, so I'm going to go ahead and cover what's been released, what we know so far, and what we can expect for this upcoming event. And then we'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be coming probably sometime this week, potentially on Thursday, just a guess. That would be 2 days from right now. So we're going to talk about that. I have a new giveaway I'm going to do, and make sure if you're going to do that, you jump in quick because it's going to be extremely fast because I've been delaying this video for so long. I'm not going to have time to keep this video live or keep the giveaway live for a long time. So I'm going to announce that. And then I'm also going to talk through a couple of the updates that they've added to this game recently, which are nice. They've been asked for a while. I haven't really messed with them a whole lot, so I'm going to kind of mess with it here as I figure it out, and we'll talk about that. And we're going to bring up, if I remember, a couple things about a couple updates that came in American Dad, which is really nice, and I hope they bring that in this game as well. So, all right. So first things first, let's talk about the event, because that is why most people come here to listen to the event details. So in the news, we got an update here. So we got a new event called the Dragon Hustle, and it is going to be a rune event. Those are the big ones. That's the one everybody likes. The drop rates on those runes are not quite as good as they used to be. They're certainly a little bit harder to get than they were in the past, but they're still available. And if you jumped up to a new throne room, they're all available to you. So there'll be new runes coming in. We don't really talk about what they are. So unfortunately, we can't really show what they're going to look like. We can't speculate which ones are going to be. I mean, I guess we could probably guess which ones are going to be, but we don't know for sure. So anyway, we got new runes, unique skins, castle appearance and artifact, and lots of other awards. Wait for Shone to show up your castle gate. Again, don't know specifically when. Thinking it's going to be in Thursday this week. It said in the coming days, so more than likely that could be anytime. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's not a normal day for releases. Thursdays are fairly common, so again, like I said, that's my guess. So it'll be 2 days from now. Me personally, I'm looking forward to that one because obviously I always want to get them from my main account. And my mini account, that's actually what I've been doing in the off time since I've been doing videos. My mini account, which only has level 70 fighters, works out perfectly with my main account, so I can now do bunker runs. Dungeon runs. Sorry, bunker is Zero City. I can do dungeon runs and get 100% every time, which is really nice. So I'm looking forward to actually getting my mini account a little bit stronger, and hopefully it doesn't mess up me being able to do those dungeon runs. But yeah, that'll be helpful, which obviously on my main account, that's been helping me get a little bit stronger. So if I remember, I'll talk about that. No, I'll talk about that in the next video because that's not news related, so we won't talk about that here. So all right, what else do we have here? At your numerous requests, we have introduced squad challenges. That's something we're going to talk about in a minute. And current bonus. Okay, so we'll come back here in a moment to the rest of those. So what kind of runes can we expect? I'm probably going to get this wrong because I haven't been as active in this game as I have been in some of the other games, and I know many others are. So we definitely have the runes for our weapon, our armor, and our ring and our necklace. And we also have them for our artifact down here. We had a secondary one that came in for the necklace, I believe. I could be mistaken on that one. We could probably check here really quick. So we got one right there, and we got one right there. And how many rings do we have? And I have all of them. So we have 2 rings so far. We have 2 necklaces so far. Let's go to the top here let's go right here. So I think we only have one. There's 1, 2. So we have 2 up here for our mages. That must be probably 2 for the rest of them as well. Yeah, so we got 2 for the... Sorry, I'm looking as I'm talking through it. So yeah, so I have multiple for my weapons. I have multiple for my armor. I have multiple for the necklaces and multiple for the rings. And we have 1, I believe, for the artifacts. We might have multiple there as well. So I personally don't know what it's going to be. Like I said, nothing's been leaked. It would be awesome if we have some soul runes coming out, but I'm sure that's not going to happen because not everybody has souls except for the top levels. So we'll have to see. I'm sure you guys have your thoughts and your feelings and probably some extra knowledge into that I don't have or don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that will be coming soon. Definitely looking forward to that. And that's really all I have. I mean, this is a typical rune event. So what it's going to be is, for those that haven't done those before, if you come here to the map, this under construction area is going to open up. So it's allow us to have 3 different paths. You just get to go through. You get to fight other players on one path. You get to fight dungeon bosses on one path, and you get to fight bosses on another path. Some of those are more difficult, especially if you're running a really weird setup. Some of them get to be kind of difficult, but as long as you got a strong, solid setup, you can blast through those pretty quickly. You can refresh them for 100 diamonds. Actually, it'll be less than that if you're lower than tier 11, and get through those. You get lots of food chests. You get lots of good materials there. Plus, you get a chance for cards. And you get cards to complete collections, and you complete your collections, and you get your opportunity to have a chance to get one of the runes. And like I said, if you went up to New Throne Room, you get a chance to get all of the ones from that have been available before, all the ones we just covered right there. So again, that's all I have. It's usually a 10-day event. It has 3 extra days at the end for you to go ahead and spend some diamonds to get some more cards, see if you can get lucky to get some more of the runes. And lately it's been, you get through like level 300, or not level, if you get through 350 collections, that's about what you need to do to be able to get all of the runes that are available. So, be ready to have to put in the work to get, do a lot of work to get all the runes if that's something you're going for. All right, one thing that I was going to bring up also that I didn't mention before is there's a bunch of offers that just showed up recently. I just got this one because I guess I haven't spent money in a while. I'm thinking about doing this one, to be honest with you. And the one I was thinking about doing is, there's 2 of them really. I guess I should look at the inventor because I don't have one of those yet. And there's a lot of the top players that are running that one. Come on. There we go, Illusionist. A lot of the top players are running this last time I checked, which hasn't been in like 3 or 4 weeks, so I have to verify that before I do it. But Illusionist is one I'm looking at, but I don't have the ability to get much more than these 2, so it's probably not going to be worth it right now. The other one is Darkula. In the past, the double Darkula has been really strong, and I've been building a lot on those, so I could have enough to basically, if I bought these 2, I could get the whole set and get a full double Darkula going. So I'm on the fence about that one. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but that should be interesting. And these are the first time I've seen these offers show up. So we got Frost Death set. We got the armor and the soul, and we have the weapon and the soul. Then you can also go for Executioner of Light as well. So these are ones you need to get in the clan territories. That's where you get your materials. I don't think I can see that right here. I don't have any materials. I can't craft any of those. I can't make any essences. But looks like you can get, 4-piece set if you're willing to spend $100. So I don't know how well they are. I'm guessing as exclusive as those items are, they're going to be pretty good. But one of the big things that came out was this one right here. Offers, a way to go ahead and spend some money. It seems like they're trying to clear diamonds from people's inventory. Obviously, I've been running a lot for quite a while, so from what I understand, this is the top deal you can get, 16,000. You get 2 legendary gems, which you can pick whatever ones you want. You can also get some essences, which highly useful. And then you also get here 800,000 mithril, and then 4 million food. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, 16,000 is an obscene amount of diamonds to spend on. That's almost $100 to basically get that. So probably not worth that, to be honest with you. But if you got a bunch of diamonds burning a hole in your pocket, then that is certainly a way to spend them. And as I understand it, it seems to be based on the number of diamonds that you have. So if you have less, the offer gets less. So I think the minimum is like 100, maybe it's 500. So as long as you got more than that, they're giving you a way to go ahead and spend that and get rid of it. Again, I probably won't spend that because that's a ridiculous amount of diamonds. I can find a better use for that, I believe. But more than likely, you have seen an offer like that as well. So let me go ahead and just do the giveaway here real quick. I want to get this out there. Like I said, I'm trying to do the giveaways on the videos more often because I haven't done them in a long time, and they've been on my Discord server. And if you're not already a member of my Discord server, you can see that link down below in the ticker or in the description. And you can join that, and then you can do giveaways that are not part of the videos. I do them every week, so it's either on the video or the Discord server. And for those of you that are new, the giveaways are supported by the official Hustle Castle Facebook community, and that link is also down below in the description, and they allow us to give away 5,000 diamonds every week, which is pretty nice. So I get 500 diamonds to 10 separate winners, and you basically give me your ID, you give me a random number in a range that I give you, and you give me your name. That's it. Pretty simple. So let's just go ahead and give those details now. So if you go down below in the description of this video, there's a link to a Google form. If you open that up, and well, you can get your game ID right there by clicking on the gear icon, or you can go up here in the corner, get your game ID, and this is the way you can copy it. You need to make sure you give me the exact number, because this number has to be correct. If it's not, you won't get paid. So give me your game ID, give me your game name, and then give me a random number between, this is going to be a very, very, very short time frame, so I'm going to give a small number range. So give me a random number between 0 and 2000, and the 10 people that are the closest are going to win, and it's going to be tiebreaker is going to be the first person that picked it. So it's only going to be a 24-hour giveaway. So make sure you go do that probably right now so you don't miss out. Click on that link, open it up, game ID, game name, and then guess between 0 and 2000. And I will go ahead and announce those later. Hopefully you get the diamonds by Friday, but it's possible that you might not get them till Monday, because lately the payouts have been going on Monday. So, but you'll get them for sure. And if you're unsure, again, ask the question in the general Hustle Castle pay server, Hustle Castle channel on my server to get that information. All right, so that's pretty cool. Got that announced. And then there's a couple other things here. Let's go back to the announcement. We have some new things that are coming, which are pretty cool, and people have been asking for this for a while, and it's, you know, they're always trying. I know some people don't agree and say their game's not paying attention, they're not listening, they're not adding things that we want, blah blah blah. This is one that's been asked for a long time. So people want to be able to test out setups. They want to test out their squads. So they have squad challenges right now. So they're free attacks on opponents of roughly equal might. That's roughly equal might is a bit debatable, because I'm sure it's similar to what's used for you're fighting in the arena and things like that. So it might not be exactly equal based on your setup, but the idea is it's a consistent, repeatable setup that you can fight against, which is kind of cool. Each player can experiment with their squad to find perfect combination of units and squad challenges. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So if we go here to our barracks, we got a new button up here now called Squad Challenges. If we open that up, this is my current squad. Looks like I can change that right now. More than likely, it will not be that slow for you. This game runs fairly slow on my emulator that I'm running. So you can go ahead and fight yourself. And this is my squad, and I suspect I can change this, and this will stay the same. So you can fight yourself versus different setups to see how things fight against each other. I suspect you could probably we can test it out, clear out your barracks and put like 1 or 2 in there, maybe have a test of a specific unit. One thing that's interesting here, expert on balance. So I guess I've seen that name in there before. I don't think that's the name of that group, but maybe it is. Level 52 expert on balance. That'd be a weird name, so I don't think that's the name of them. Storyline connoisseur, King of the Chat, Skin Collector, Quiet Clanmate. These are very interesting names here. Regardless though, so as you see, the power is going up, so you can fight against, and then you can go in there and look to see what their setup is, what they're running, all that kind of stuff. So you can see what they are, and then you can experiment with the things. So let's just pick one. Let's go against 18-4 Quiet Clanmate and see what we can do here. These load screens again are a little bit slower on my emulator. They should be quicker for you. They certainly are quicker on my phone when I do this. Do a quick check on time here. I'm trying to keep this video not too long so we can get this posted tonight. So definitely want to run things slower than fast motion here. Look at that, we are both down to the wire here. It says he has 3 power, but he had like 5 people alive. That's interesting. I have 0, he had 1. Very interesting. All right, well, this setup is not working out too well for me. So personally, this would be what I would want. So then I could take that and then do some adjusting and do some trials and see how it works out. and see if I can find a setup that works good against somebody specifically, and then, you know, some general improvements as well. And the good thing here is we can go look at our stats and see what's working and see what's not working. Again, running it once is probably not going to give you an answer because there's a lot of RNG here. Some things trigger sometimes they don't, and you're not always going to get the same answer by going once. Obviously, that's where all my damage is coming here. I keep getting told to get rid of Evan down here, so that one will be going away at some point. So this will be a way for me to start getting rid of that. And if you listen to my previous videos, Privileged Gamer gave me a bunch of advice and suggestions on squad setups and squad changes. So with this part of the game now, I'm going to take those changes and enhancements and suggestions that he gave and start going through them, you know, piece by piece, and I can do some testing here and see how it helps. So that is something I'm very excited about and something I'm looking forward to. It's just, as always for me, I need time because I'm covering a lot of games, and games are always having different events going on, trying to do videos and community stuff, and then doing the events themselves has been taking a lot of my time. So that is why I haven't gotten to the suggestions he's given me yet, if you're wondering, and why I don't open up a lot of the things that I get, a lot of the chests and things like that. It's just, it's time consuming, and those types of things like opening the 5,000 chests that are not very useful. That's one of the reasons those things don't get done. So something else that is new in the game, let's talk about that when the screen loads here. I didn't mention before, it came in the previous update, I think. Come on. Is another thing that people have been asking for a long time. I haven't messed with it yet because I keep forgetting about it until I'm in another game. It's like, oh, it'd be nice if I had it. For me personally, at my level, with having 14 different fighters, all with different full, you know, ancient sets, it's not specifically as useful for me right now, but it's something that would be useful in anything that's below TR 11 and all the other games I cover as well. But we got a item up here now, which I think we had before. You could share it with your clan, but now we can also add it to favorites. So now we got a heart up there. So if I go ahead, let's go here. Let's take us filter by Archer. Let's put this one on. Equip. Probably a bad example because I have this one like fully maxed out. You know, let's test it this way. Let's take this one as well. Make this a favorite. Okay, unequip it. So now it's right here over top. Instead of down here like it was before, it's going to be one that stays at the top. So you can just easily flip and add one, you know, instead of the other one. So it's nice. There's potentially a little bit other improvements that could happen, but for now it's a step in the right direction. So you can keep all your favorites at the top and just swap them in as you want to and as you need to. And there's a lot of people that, at least in some of the other games specifically, and me, I do this in mine, where I run setups that are less than top performance, I guess we'll call it, in order to keep my power down. So if I can go ahead and remove favorite right here, you know, it won't be up there anymore. So I don't want to have my top power because I have a certain power I'm trying to keep that makes, you know, doing the Jambay and things like that easier. You know, if I'm going to go ahead and clan wars, which doesn't really affect your historic high, you can go ahead and put on all, you know, certain clan war gear, and then when it's over, take it off, and that way it's all right on top, and you can easily switch them out without having to search through forever to try to find what you're looking for. So another a favorite request that's been asked for a long time that they finally added, which was pretty cool. Okay, what else? We also had some clan territory updates. Let's go back to the news here. I have not been as active in the clan territory as some, so I can't speak to this one too clearly. But we have refinements to the clan territories, and we also have a current neighborhood special bonus is now displayed in the clan territory. I personally don't know what that is. I went and looked before the video. I don't see what that is, but I guess that's something to add more visibility into what you're doing there. And then we have action history. Action history comes in handy because people make mistakes. Some people don't know what they're doing. Some people do things without, you know, claiming they're doing it. So now that we have a way to audit what's going on for clans that want to have more control and limit who can do what, this allows them to see that, which comes in handy. Or if somebody makes a mistake, an honest mistake, which happens all the time, obviously you can go in and see it and then have a chat and get that fixed. But I do have a little bit of a leak that I didn't really talk about too much. You may have seen it in other places. So let's go ahead to clan territories here real quick. Slow load screen, so maybe not super quick. But we do have a new item coming soon, and I believe it's going to be coming up here in the coming soon area. We got a camel up here, we got some gold, we got things like that. So if I go bring up a image that is here, we have this little guy coming up here, and it's going to be, we don't have many details, we don't have a lot of information yet, and it's not coming out with this release. It will be coming soon in the future, maybe very soon. I just don't have a specific number. But this is going to be something new that's coming to clan territories. And it looks like a way for you as a clan to go through and fight some type of a journey versus other clans, more than likely, and allowing you to get, get goodies. So we got a score up top, and we got, red versus blue. We got a timer, and, you got a path to follow to get to, one point or another. And more than likely, you choose your path. You get down here, you get something, you get over here, you get something, you get over here, you get something else. So, it's something new. It makes clan territories a little bit more interesting and interactive, so looking forward to that for sure. Again, once I get more information, I'll be sure to share it with you. But for now, we got something new and somewhat exciting coming. Obviously, we got many areas here that are not open. Oops, I can't move that. Let me move over here. Many areas over here that are not open yet, so they're going to keep adding more and more, and buy and sell currency. And there's plenty of room to grow. And these guys here, are they just for looks? Are we going to be able to do something with those? Not sure. And in the middle, we got something. Don't know what that's going to be yet. So we still got some more things coming yet. So still making progress there. And I think I am going to leave it there. So nice and simple. That is the news. We got an event coming soon. I will possibly be doing some dungeons here in the future. I'll have to do them through my phone because the emulator is too slow to do dungeons. The load screens are just painfully slow. But like I said, I can run this versus with my other account. I have many other accounts. The one I'm doing is actually one that I added to this one. Nope. Let's click the wrong button again. Let's see if I can find myself down here, right down here at the bottom. So this account, and for those of you that have been with me for a really long time, you probably remember this account. It's one that didn't get a lot of use. Like I said, I have a bunch of them. I don't think it shows my game ID here if anybody wanted to add it. But yeah, so I have many, and this isn't the mini account that we talked about earlier. It's actually one that was even before that I was using, one of a couple I was using, and it was one that had the hero on there. It was really weak. Like I said, it's a TR9 with running a max 70 gear, and for some reason that setup versus this really strong setup here for TR11, they fit together in a dungeon, and I can do hundreds, so it works out really good. This TR11 count does all the work, but they do support each other a little bit, so that's pretty cool. So I'll be covering that at some point in the future, probably. So like I said, I think that will do it. So be sure to jump in the description and click on that Google form, open it up to enter the giveaway. I don't think I really announced how long. I think I said it was going to be short, but the goal is to keep that open for a day. So for me right now, it's Tuesday. You know what? Let's do it for 2 days. We'll keep it open for 2 days, and then payouts will be on Monday, more than likely, because I probably won't get them turned in on time. So once this video is processed and I get everything ready to go, I'll turn it on tonight. So that would be by Thursday night my time. It would end, and then I'll turn the numbers in on Friday. And if you get lucky, you get paid out on Friday, but more than likely it'll be on Monday. So yeah, we'll keep it open for 2 days. Click on the Google form, enter, get your numbers in there. The 10 closest people that get their numbers in first are going to be the winners. And good luck to everybody. So thank you to everybody for watching. Thanks for following, and hopefully that event comes soon, and I'll be back to cover it when it does. So until then, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.